That's why that works. Oh yeah, Morgan. See, that's... Look at this guy. I'm trying to get my life in order. Doing things. And this guy comes over.
Oh yeah, blame it on me.
You know, he's got something he wants to show me, he says. I said, well, show me how to get my other truck running. Let's do it.
So
we're taking the cap and rotor that we stole off the old green crew cab first.
Are we just taking the cap, or
Yep.
do we need the base too? Do we need this part?
Yep, let's take it.
Oh, because you need a screwdriver for that part. No.
So anyway, friends, Morgan's here again. We, as you all know, we started on this, and then I think the consensus between me and Al and Morgan, this is kind of a flashback thing, friends.
Yeah,
remember when Morgan first came here?
The first day I came here.
Yeah, here we were. You got the rotor?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Morgan, look at. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this truck, to be honest with you. This truck is yeah, I'm not even going to go there right now. It's a freaking 1-ton. Do you know how do you know how handy a 1-ton truck is, friends? That doesn't have to be inspected, that you can just jump in and make a freaking living on, doing firewood, hauling, whatever. It's a dump, that thing. Friends, I bought that truck for $1,000, but I willed it into existence because it was just a situation. I drove by it for years. Man, these boots are comfortable today. Holy cow, friends.
Look at those boots.
I'm not joking you. Like, I've been breaking these in like mad, and I'm telling you, friends, I'm not just saying this. Like, it's not one of those things. I can't live that way. These are nice. They're darn nice. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah. Morgan. Look at Morgan's car, friends. Did you know that if you do that kind of paint work to your truck or car, you pick up 10 horsepower?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right now.
That's a winner right there.
Yeah, so we're gonna put this back on. What's that? Oh, that's the old one. I wonder if it's new. Is that new?
This?
Yeah.
Well, this is all the stuff off the other truck, isn't it?
You know what? It is.
You know what? I think.
This is new.
That's
new. One of them's broken.
Okay, yeah.
There it is. It's sitting right there.
So where'd we get this one then? You must have had this laying around somewhere.
I don't know. But we're gonna put this thing together, and look at this thing, friends. I mean, Morgan, what are we gonna do with this thing? Come on. When are you gonna start working your life out?
Don't start me on that now.
Well,
I got enough to do right now.
come on, Morgan.
This is not my life. This is your life, buddy.
Look at this life. Look at this truck. Look at it, friends. Come on. I gotta fire it up so I can run to the dump. Oh, and I'm going to. Anyway, I'll go get some gas.
Okay, now I gotta figure out the firing order.
Oh yeah. I think it's on the intake.
Yeah, it's on my phone too.
Okay, good.
460.
Yep, 460. All right, friends, we're kind of together a bit here. Anyway, we got the firing order. It looks like all back together, and you know what I mean? All that. So it looks a little skanky here and there, but that's kind of the story of my life when it comes to these old trucks. So I do have one flat tire. Nope.
Got fire?
No, I don't think I got the right key.
Hang on a sec.
We got no fuel hooked up.
Something's weird's going on here. Distributor's moving around all over the place. That's weird. What? Why is this thing's dancing all over the place?
What?
The distributor cap.
The cap is.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like it's moving all over the place. Like something's touching inside or something. Like the rotor's hitting something.
Well, maybe it's not down. That says 6-cylinder. No, 8.
Yeah.
Are you down?
Yeah.
No, there you go.
It's just wobbling all over the place.
It'll be down now, I think.
And about fuel?
Well, I want you to squirt some in there. Yeah, like that. Just, yeah, and then watch out.
Here, I'll choke
Now,
it.
have I got a fuel pedal gas line to it? Like a
No,
lever?
no, you don't have any fuel linkage.
Like,
no
I
linkage.
got,
There's no linkage, no.
You're gonna have to run it.
Yeah.
Here we go. You see what I'm saying, fellas?
Beautiful.
No joke. Telling you, man.
First time in 8 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have not fired this truck in 8 months, friends. 8 months. This 460 came out of Wendy's brother's truck. And I'm telling you, this is a strong motor. I spent hours knocking off that exhaust hump on the heads, you know what I mean? More than the 460s have it.
Oh, yeah.
They've got that hump in the exhaust. Doesn't even have headers on it.
Got some kind of a exhaust leak, but
Why? Sorry, man. Listen to this thing. This, I'm telling you.
nothing in here.
Okay?
Dry.
Okay.
Nothing like checking the fluid before we fire it up, eh?
That's right. Why did you come here?
Because I love you, buddy.
Well, that's pretty fair. Pretty good answer.
Um,
What's in the back of this car?
chainsaw.
Look at my wife.
He's working.
She does not like looking when the sun comes in the winter, friends. Look where the sun is. It is midday, and look where that ball of fire is. It's literally coming straight in our house. And what happens is it shows up the dust and that. Oh, Wendy, she's a goer there. Now, not more importantly, but definitely important, we're going to interview this guy. We're actually going to interview, friends. If you don't know who this fella is, I want you to at least go over to his channel, which would be this character here, Wild West Garage, 5,210 subscribers. Look at him go. Doing his thing, Mr. Fabricator. But what's very interesting, as you will notice, 819 views, 561 views, 502 views, muffler exhaust. Oh, whoa. Friends, I love this man. Give him a view on this one. This thing coming up, weeks. And there's yet more to come. Which is Wild West Garage. It's up to you whether you subscribe to him. I mean, I would love it if you did, but you're going to make your own call on that. He's a mastermind, this guy. His mind works in... We actually have similar minds. Me and you come to... We seem to come to similar things in short order, but he puts it to work. I just think about it. He thinks about it and builds it. He's a fabricator, and he tells me the other day, friends, he says, well, we talked about this a while ago, about power saw pipes. And I'm like, well, where did this start? Why did you do this?
I've been thinking about it for a while,
You have.
and
Probably from watching that.
that crazy fucking Billy Ray.
Yeah, that power saw guy.
And other people, and then the ram horn. We had this big discussion
That's
about the
where
ram
it
horn
came
the other
from.
day.
The ram horn.
Last
Mark.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Beautiful pipe, by the way, Mark.
Yeah.
And I had some ideas about how I could build
Oh, that's right. We did
the same thing, but with the clamshell
Yes.
technique.
Yes.
But then I got thinking, well, I don't want to copy Mark's idea, right?
No.
I gotta have my own original idea. So,
And you did. So friends, this is actually very interesting because.
so
But now, you've got two, don't you?
yeah, so I made. So this is the pipe that I. And if you've been watching, if you saw Buchan's post on his channel about my video, and I think about 10,000 people have watched it. This is the pipe I built on that video. right?
You know what's see, when I saw that, I haven't manhandled this yet. This is interesting. It's heavy.
It is heavy.
It's very heavy, actually, which is fine. That means it'll last, but it is heavy, so it's going to make the saw heavier. But that doesn't matter when you got power. But but friends, I mean, oh, you put
I made some optimizers.
Optimizers. Look at him, friends. I love it. But look at his mind. Okay, look at here's the flange, but look how you know what I mean. He's not just. He has a thought process to this stuff, and this is on his channel, friends. He puts it on a 266 and he fires it, and it freaking works. But we need to put it in the wood. So there's his first rendition. But then yesterday, unbeknownst to me, the freaker. What's that, Ed? Unbeknownst. Oh, my wife's giving me trouble for. Yeah, this definitely was too wide. Now that I see it in person,
Yeah,
that's too big,
Yeah.
isn't
This
it?
one might be too big too. Then
I think it might be.
But there's no way to get anything in this one.
No, but you know what? It might not be too big because of its travel.
Yeah. So
Look at that.
this is Wild West Garage Pipe 2.
But look at how he did it, though, friends.
This one's a little more refined.
How long did that take you to build, Morgan?
I'm not saying.
Okay.
And what I'm going to say is, if this pipe, if you think it makes power, if you think this is a good pipe,
Too bad.
and somebody wants one,
Too bad.
too bad, because I'm not making another one. That's how long it took me.
Yeah,
it's
no.
not practical.
No,
If
of
you
course
if
not.
you want to copy it,
Yeah.
beautiful. I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see somebody copy this and show it to us.
Well, I'm
But-
interested in this,
but-
Morgan.
But we're not even. We haven't proven it. So
No, but think about this a minute. Hold that right there. You're right on the money there. Perfect. Think about this though. Because you've got one outlet, okay? Usually, like say a Walker's muffler, okay? They've got two, which adds up to this.
yeah.
And actually, maybe even a little more. So you may.
So after I built this one, you can see. So this just dumps into this big chamber on the bottom, right?
Yes, into this.
It just dumps into this big thing.
Yep. But then where does it go?
Well, it goes here
Yep.
and up into here. But this one has a tube that's the same cross section as this.
That.
So it's nice.
Oh.
So it's an extension of the port on the cylinder.
Works. Oh yeah, Morgan. See, that's deadly. That's why this thing works, Morgan. Dude. Okay, that's why this works. Because of this. This actually has potential. So this is what I'd have done. Only a little bit differently. Because I've only run 5,000 of these things. I would have left this exactly the same. All this exactly the same. But I would have started skinnying this pipe out right here in the corner. Sorry, can you hold that right there, Mark? What I'd have done is probably started to restrict right in here. I'd start to make this smaller because you've got a fairly good can there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good sized canister. So that comes out of that little shot up into here and start tapering right about here into a stinger. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
A stinger. Because this is still quite open. I think there's a ton of potential there, to be very honest. I do. It's like a mini. Bear Claw would love that.
Similar to this, and then it hooks back like this, as you can see. So I think this creates more velocity
Oh, I think you're right.
than this one would.
So that you've pulled it, you've created a pulling tube.
Yeah. So
Fired up. Oh my.
if this thing's oiling properly.
I see oil.
Okay, you think it's okay?
Yeah, it's people, you see it a lot. This is what happens. Think about this for a minute. This thing gets oil from chain speed.
Okay, so see what's going on here?
Yeah, well, you just need to clean your bar grooves out. So what happens is sawdust gets in the bar grooves,
Oh, okay.
and it happens fast, especially if you're cutting dead wood and fines.
Okay.
So we'll just take this off. We'll dress it.
clean it out, yeah.
And we can, yeah, see, look what's happening. You're losing it down here.
Oh, the chain's actually off the sprocket.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no, you're good. But this is hitting the bar and running down here.
Yeah.
And all that is we'll just check your system out. There is an adjustment, but I think you're actually good. But I'm gonna say, buddy, I know by feel like trigger response, I can tell if it's slop and just like there's no back pressure and it's just coughing. And this is not doing that. It's not.
So I haven't tuned this at all since I took that first pipe off and put that one on.
So what happened? Probably not much.
It didn't seem to be that much different.
But it
I
did.
haven't cut with it.
No.
I've not cut with this pipe.
We better go over to Root Rot Ronnie's.
Yeah. So
Friends, I know it works. I can tell. It'll be interesting if it creates pull though. Because you know what I mean? And if I don't have my screwdriver on me, which I will have when I create my screwdriver holder on my new suspenders coming out, buckandbillyray.com. Buddy, I really like this pipe. I'm actually let's go throw this on one of my 66s.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. I like this. Come on, friends. Let's go. We'll because guess what? I'll show you. Babe, are you doing okay? Okay. So, friends, this is, honey, look at this. I need you to just peek at what he built. Look at freaking that thing.
Wow.
She's very excited.
No idea what I'm looking at.
She doesn't know what she's looking at. She'll tell you right now. But, so it's a beautiful day, friends. Glorious, glorious day. I put a video up every day. That's what I do. Okay, so here's the deal. Mark, you're going to be in on this conversation. Mark, old boy. Now, there's your offering. And I like it, Morgan. I like it. Here's, we know this works. This is a bear claw design. This is just a no-brainer. It just freaking works. Everyone I've ever done like this works. You know what I'd like to do, Morgan, is rebuild this flange.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the one Mark sent us, and we put that on a saw, friends, and it was just there was no back pressure. And yeah, this is the one Mark sent, and he done a beautiful job, friends. He really did. Remember this one? It got sent to Manitoba, to Tin Man's. Mark did such a nice job, but here's the problem. Look, you can actually see right through into the motor. It's just coughing. There's no back pressure. There's none. I think we could fabricate this and make it work.
This one.
Yeah.
Just redo it a bit.
Yeah, just leak, because the flange, all the hard work's done. The flange, the header pipe. I would like to see us do something with that.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything. It's
No.
the same size.
Yeah, so let's just run it.
But I do want to do this.
Okay, back in a sec, friends. We're just double teaming this power saw. Good morning. You know what we're gonna do? So there's so much footage, friends. I just film, right? That's what I do. I just film. Morgan, he can file. He can file, but I don't believe he had a raker gauge with him. So, friends, something very, very important. That one of the most important things in this video would be what a dull power saw sounds like and what it does to a motor. Okay? Seriously, friends, this is very, very interesting. And I'm going to try and cram it in at the end of this video right now. I want you to watch. So Morgan cuts. So now we've got both those power mufflers on both power saws, my 66 and his. And we're over in the bush at Root Rots and we're testing this. So that's what's happening now. Excuse me. And he goes at it. I try it. I can feel it. it needs assistance. The chain needs assistance. We file the rakers. I'm going to show you real briefly, just kind of a quick how I do that. You know, zap, 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 and we'll be in the cut. Very important to listen to the power saw right now. Listen to it. Four-stroking. That's all. That's the term that everybody uses. It barks. It's like a boat. I don't know why I always think about this, but I do. It gets up on a plane. You know how a boat, when it's struggling, and then it goes, right? It's like a saw. When you dig in, just before you crack in the wood, it kind of goes, blah, and then it goes, blah, like that. I hope you understand what I mean. That's right, blah. Okay, good. Watch what happens here after I hit the rakers. So Morgan's chain is sharp, but his rakers are like way high. I'll try and capture it in the video, and then we're going to run this thing out and move on to different content. Catch you there. Hi, Morgan.
Hi, Buckin.
How are you today, sir?
I'm doing
Very,
well.
very good to hear. All right. Oh, well, we're here now, friends, and actually, so you all, if you know who you're hanging with here, which is Wild West Garage, Morgan, Wildman Morgan, out of the craziness of his mind, I actually, I like this one. I'll be honest, I do. I like this one.
I do too.
This one's okay. This was your first, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. But I think that it sounds better for starters, but that don't mean nothing. Sound is great, but we're going to see how this thing pulls. So we're going to set up, we're at Root Rots, and we got a couple pieces right there, nice and easy. We're just going to peel back that tarp and get it on. Get it on! Get it. Oh, there it goes. Jeez, I think this thing is going to work. Okay, friends, I'm in a voiceover right now. Now, Morgan, he's just going to test this. He kind of just dogs around, like, watch what he does here. He's not, and if you look closely, it is chattering a bit. But he's not hammering on the saw right now. He's just, I think he's just feeling the motor. But watch what happens here. Listen to the saw. This is actually quite interesting. Okay, did you hear it? In and out of four-stroke there?
Okay, so you heard the four-stroke.
Now I'm going to walk in here and give this a hammer hawk. And I'm just going to run it, friends. Like I'm not playing around. I want to know what it's doing. So I lay on it a bit. Okay, you can see what I done there. So he's got it sharp, but it's way out of whack.
So that muffler works, but the chain needs help.
Okay.
It's the teeth are sharp, but we need to hit the rakers.
Okay.
And that four-stroke, this will be very interesting, friends. So the saw is not fat. It might be a little fat, but when you have a dull saw, friends, it doesn't allow, or rakers, it doesn't allow for that saw to load up and lean out. You hear the sound, the difference? We're gonna file the rakers, we're gonna be back, we're not gonna touch no jets, and we're gonna dig in. And I think what you'll see is that saw will go right away and get on that plane. Okay, friends, I don't have a raker gauge unless I got one hiding in this truck. I'll check. Oh yeah, there is one hanging there, isn't there? Yeah, we're good. What this is this is a Lucas. This is it says Lucas Mill. This is from my buddy. 730 seconds file. It's from Australia, and it's for a 404 pitch.
What does that
Oh,
mean? It's a musical instrument.
that's actually a good sign. That's a sign of good.
How high these are. I don't know if you can get close, Morgan.
Well, that's kind of what I thought.
But I mean, look at this. Look at that. I mean,
Well, yeah.
they're way up.
So what should happen now is this should bite wood instantly now and lose that 4-stroking. I don't want to zing your saw way up there.
No.
But I can tell a dull saw across the valley. I can. And people always, they go off about this. Hear the squeak? Hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? That's because people go straight across. Please share this video with gazillions of people. Watch. Just go on a 45. I've never done that. I've never done this. It don't matter what you do, you'll squeak. Go on a 45 like this. And you'll squeak like hardly ever. Okay, friends, so here we are. We just filed the rakers. Morgan's been rolling. Let's fire up and see how we do here. Top plate, it's just there's still a little, just another filing and this thing will be beautiful. But did it do that thing where I said
Took the 4-stroke.
4-stroke was gone, instantly gone?
I want to try it.
Okay. Fascinating, friends. See how it took that 4-stroke away? Dull saws. What do you think of that?
Pulling me.
Pretty interesting, isn't
Good
it?
train.
So now, remember, we haven't tuned that, Morgando. We have not tuned that.
No.
Oh, I think I just turned it off.
Okay.
Or was it even on?
I don't think it was on. It was a bit lean. I went up, you heard it go up, and then I brought it back. I take it up, I cut, I see if it pulls faster. If it doesn't, it needs more fuel. It's that simple. And you might not cook it, but if you go dull and heat that sucker up, you're gonna cook that saw in short order. I've run saws on ragged edge for long periods of time, and then in the right circumstances, maybe I'm a little higher up or lower down, all of a sudden I get a lean scenario. What's the word I'm looking for? A lean condition. It gives me a strange sound, so I go, hold on here. I fatten it up a bit, and I'm golden. Let's check this other muffler. This will actually be interesting. This thing's a little hungry as well.
Yeah. So those mufflers work.
Good.
Yeah, they work. A lot of work.
Yeah. I think we can come up with something simpler.
Yeah, we can. We can come up with something simpler, Morgan.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a lot of work, those mufflers. They're beautiful. They do work, but the gains aren't worth the time.
Exactly.
They're just not.
It's an art piece.
It is an art piece, yeah. And I'd like to run it when I'm going to try it on. You know what I'd like to do, to be honest with you? Oh, what I'd like to do, honestly, to tell you the truth, is tell you that if anybody reaches out to you and asks you to give them money for shipping for anything from Buck and Billy Ray, it ain't Buck and Billy Ray. If I'm giving something away, I ain't asking for nothing. Especially on Telegram. I've never even heard of Telegram. Friends, there's people out there trying all kinds of different things. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it. So if they're coming at you, friends, you will know if I'm ever going to do something like that. I don't even say the word GIVE away, because it clicks something. If something goes off and they come running like turkeys for getting fed. It's crazy. More like vultures. Anyway, here's another thing I'd like to talk about. Is get him to make me another one for the high-powered 86cc big. I believe that power saw either needs to be restricted. So here's the plan. I would restrict that one on my 66, or the one on his 66, because I actually put it on Tin Man 66. It's on Tin Man 66 now. Yeah. Yeah. But it needs, I believe it needs to be restricted sooner than it is. So as you come around the corner of that top canister, taper that down and create a stinger for the 66 now. Now, if we left that thing the way it was, it would go on that 86cc iron horse saw, or one of his 371s, or a different saw, no problem, and probably just hold its own right there, and would probably be quite scary. It needs a bit more horsepower or more restriction. Does that make sense, friends? I hope so. I'll tell you what does make sense is me leaving now. I love you people. Thank you all so much. Thanks for the positivity on the last video and all my freaking videos for that matter. Go see Morgan. He's just a great dude. He's just my friend, and you will always see Morgan here. And so friends, work hard, be honest, and be kind. And I'll catch you on the next video.